Is today Friday? I'm late. But I'm kind of sort of on vacation, so I can be late. Oh, what was I going to do? Oh, yes. Good morning, everybody. Even though there ain't nobody here, because I'm an hour late. But I was sleeping so good, I just couldn't get up. I'm not going to lie. And finally, a little guy was like, dude, you need to get up. And I was like, why? And the little guy said, because it's Friday. I was like, oh, crap, it is, isn't it? And finally, the little guy was like, dude, you need to get up. And the little guy said, because it's Friday. Sorry, we can't tell you. That's classified information. Classified? Top secret. Oh, see. As long as you've got your pen, I'll give you this receipt. Why, sure. I can find everything top secret. Good morning. I'm late. It happens. I gotta go over here and turn the TV down. I'll be right back. Yes, that's such a large amount of money, Mr. Montgomery. Sure, here's identification. I wonder if I might see you first. Here's my badge. We both got it. Sorry, you're under arrest. Hold on until I get you some water. I'm still here. I'll be right back. I'll get the doggy some water. Hey, last one. I hear you. There you go. Get you some water. Hey, Jimmy Geiger, how are you, buddy? Sorry I'm late today. But like everything else this week, nothing's went right. So it, oh well, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm not even awake yet, to be honest with you. Goodness. Technically, I should be headed to J Dogs right now. But the little car ain't fixed yet. And the battery evidently went bad in the Buick. We've had it for 5 years maybe, and it's the same battery, and I'm sure it was in it long before we bought it. You know what I mean? So, but man, they sure are proud of batteries these days, aren't they? $200 for a battery. 200 that I don't got, but I got. I can take it out of my rent. Because me going fishing's more important than anything right now, sanity wise. You know what I mean? I don't understand it, but I'm gonna go at 7:30 to the auto parts store, and my the filter thing for my Ford should be in at 7:30. She said, which you know that ain't gonna happen. And then I'll look at batteries there, I reckon. I don't know. I mean, I could drive out to Rural King or whatever, like J Dog was talking about, but that's 30 minutes one way and 30 minutes the other way, plus the time in there trying to match the batteries up. Like, I just get what it needs. I thought about taking the one out of the Ford and putting it there. Hey, good morning, D. How are you today? I thought about taking the one out of my Ford and just swapping it in there for the weekend, but that's a bad idea. Yeah, right, Jimmy? Yeah, see, I checked AutoZone, O'Reilly's. They're all about the same price. Eddie Gross, good morning, buddy. And I was like, how much? Yeah. Welcome to Bidenomics, right? But anyway, I'll get to fish one way or the other. I'll either go fishing out here in the mud hole next to my house or I'll go fishing on the Ohio River somewhere. It doesn't matter. Oh, as long as the pole is in the water and I am sitting on my butt chilling, I'm good. Oh, good morning, Miss Place Country Girl. I missed you, I think. I don't know. Did I say hi? Where's Rusty Cat when I need him? Let's see. It looks like it's going to be another nice day, maybe. Pretty sunset in the makings out there. Okay, girl. Everybody knows how I am, so I'm an airhead. You know, he could be that guy, man. It seems like he gets up early every day, though. But if it wasn't for my little dog, I'm gonna get you and your little dog. If it wasn't for me and my little dog waking me up, I would still probably be asleep right now because I was sleeping good. Yes, I was. I could text him and wake him up, but I wouldn't do that to nobody. Not this early. So if anything, I think me and J Dog will fish at night tonight. Cause I was talking to him yesterday evening on the phone. I was bummed because I'd planned on actually being on the road right now headed that way, which would have got us fishing at about 8:30 probably. But he said he was planning on fishing at night tonight anyway, I think. I don't remember. Anyhow, battery in the Buick. It's in the floorboard behind the passenger seat. You got me on that. But the one thing about it's nice and clean. And it's got the weirdest it's like a top post battery, right? And it's got the weirdest battery clamps that go on it to, hook to the battery or whatever. I got one loose and I'm still trying to figure out how it comes up over the over the post because it sure don't look like it does. Oh yeah, see, I was always told you never. Well, you're south of me too, though, country girl, because I was always told that you never planted before Mother's Day. but you're south of me, so it probably doesn't matter for you guys. But up here, that was always just kind of the rule of thumb. You know what I mean? You don't plant anything garden wise until Mother's Day. Hi, morning, Kevin.
What's going on, brother?
Not too much, just running behind today. It's all right though. I'm allowed to.
Better late than never, right?
100%. And it'll probably be a
You're li-
short show. It'll probably be a short show anyway, because I want to be at the parts store at 7:30. I'd like to be
I
on the
hear
road.
that.
I'd like to be on the road to go fishing by 9 today. It's gonna be
Going
close.
fishing? Where you going fishing at?
I'm gonna go down fish J Dog for the weekend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 5 days each month for 5 days. They have what's called respite, and hospice
Yeah,
has
yeah, I
something.
remember you talking about that.
Yeah, so that's this weekend. I dropped Dad off yesterday. He wasn't real happy about it, but well, it's
He'll
because
be
we
alright.
yeah, it's because we spoil him here. You know what I mean? That's all it is. He doesn't have nobody waiting on him hand and foot over there. And
That's
hey,
right.
I told him, I said, Pop, you know it's because we spoil you, and I know we do. But he understood. I said, Pop, you got to understand, I've got to have some time away. You know, I've been doing this for
Yeah.
5 years now, and this is the third month now that it's happened, and it really helps a lot. I mean, by Tuesday when he comes home, I feel a lot better.
Morning, Jimmy.
Jimmy
Yeah, I
G,
hear that, brother.
and go
I
keep the
can't
kids.
wait till tomorrow morning. I'm gonna go fishing. Me and Bill. And we'll be live.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
if you guys want to jump in, I'll send you the link. By the way, I'll just pin
Okay,
it to the
that'll
chat.
work. That'll work. I don't
But
know what we got. I don't know what he's got planned for tomorrow. I know we're going to fish tonight.
right on.
We would be fishing this morning because I would be on the road right now. But you know, sometimes karma deals you another hand, and it's kind of funny when it rains, it pours, and then it's good for 5 years. You know what I mean? I haven't had an automobile. I haven't had trouble with an automobile in 5 or 6 years. So I guess
Well,
I'm
you've been
blessed.
blessed.
Yeah, exactly. I'm very blessed. I mean,
Yeah.
heck, my little Ford's got 215,000 miles on it, and
Nice.
I paid $3,500 for it. I think something in that range, and it was clean. It was a insurance company's car, adjuster's car.
That's a good deal.
Yeah, well, and you know, figure $3,500 by 5 years. That's about what, $700 a year to own the vehicle. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, man.
Then a nice vehicle. It's not a junker piece of crap. You know what I mean?
Right.
But you can't pull up to say $500,000 house to appraise it in an old whoopty, you know, from the hood. It doesn't look too good. Yeah, usually if it's a place like that, I usually drive the Buick. To be honest with you, it just looks better.
Yeah, looks like you know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it looks like you're a professional, even though the term is loosely used. Actually, I got a lot. I've got 28 hours of CE I got to get done by the end of June, continuing ed. And because June 30th is, you know, my license got to be renewed. I think it's every 2 years or something like that.
Yep.
And you've got to take 28 hours of continuing ed. One of them's an ethics class that you got to take every time, you know,
Yep. Yeah,
which I
Jimmy, we'll be live on my channel. Um, we're gonna go probably about 7:30. Hopefully, we'll be live by 7:30. We're gonna catch some. Try to catch a few shell cracker, just for fun and for bait.
oh yeah.
They're bedding right now. We tore them up last weekend. I had a video, man. I I was stupid, and I had a bunch of long video clips, and I just drugged them into my editor. Well, even though I only used pieces of those long video clips, it still takes up memory, and I ran out of memory, so I
Oh,
couldn't complete the video. and I couldn't save the video because I had no memory, so I had to delete it and have to start all over. But luckily, I am smart that I keep my footage on my hard drive, so I didn't lose any of it.
That's what I was going to say. I got an external hard drive also that about once every quarter I back everything up.
Yeah, I mean, I put all the clips on there, but when you drag them into the editor, it puts it on the computer.
Mm-hmm.
So if I don't have them chopped down, then it's just like putting all them clips back on the computer.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I ran through 500 gigs real quick.
Yeah, I was going to say I got my phone holds I don't know what 256 gigs, something like that. And I don't know how many videos I got of Grandma when we'd get up every morning and watch TV, and she'd sit there and we'd talk, and I'd have my camera or my phone just sitting there recording, to catch the jewels.
Yeah, a 4-minute video is 10 gigs.
Oh, really?
In 4K, and I'm filming in 4K, so.
I don't know.
So you can imagine if I had at least 10 clips of 22 minutes.
Oh.
Where I forgot my chest cam was on, really.
Yep.
And I just drugged them in there. Anyway, I started over last night, so I'll have that video out soon.
Yeah. Well, at least you had backup. That's.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I just put out a lithium iron phosphate battery test. That's company Power Eurus sent me 2 batteries.
No kidding.
And yeah, and then last night, Power Queen sent me an email, said they wanted to send me some batteries. I was like, heck yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, no problem.
I mean,
send them away.
Yeah, I mean, shoot, I'll take all the batteries you give me. Because even if I don't use them on the boat, I'll keep them on trickle charge. And
Yep.
I mean, you never know when you're going to need some batteries.
Oh, yeah, especially lithium-ion batteries that aren't cheap. Heck, lead-acid batteries aren't cheap right now. $220 for a battery for that Buick.
Yeah, the ones that they sent me were about $350 a piece.
No kidding.
Now, I bought a high quality one. Oh, excuse me. I bought a high quality ionic battery. That one cost me about $800.
Woo.
But those are like top of the line. Like,
yeah. Well, see, and I put one in my last dirt bike I had, and the first year they came out, which they've been using them in dirt bikes now for about 10 or 15 years. And when they first came out, they were outrageously high, and naturally as the market was more saturated with battery dealers, then they got cheaper. And it's worth the money especially a boat, if you got to move the battery. It's worth the money just if you have to move them ever.
Yeah, I mean, and them batteries equal weight.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
The batteries I got from those guys, one of them is half the weight of one of my batteries. So
exactly.
It's like I'm running one less battery.
Yep.
And these guys, the Power Queen people, they have a small 12-volt 100 amp hour battery. Like it's a compact one.
Really?
So that's what I want to try, because I had to take my battery box off my boat and fabricate one for these lithiums because they're too big.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
they're bigger.
Yeah, normal gel battery is like, or whatever you call them. They're like 12 inches across, but these LiFePo batteries are like 13 inches. So it's an extra inch, which doesn't seem like a lot, but when you're trying to put them in a little plastic area, like they just won't fit.
Put them, yep, I was going to say, and you got areas in your boat that are made for the batteries that are a certain size. I don't know about the big batteries, but I remember it's probably been 10 years ago or so. I was at the Dealers Expo in Indy, Motorcycle Dealers Expo, and there were quite a few battery vendors there. And this one company, their battery, what set it apart, and I don't remember all the details about it, but it had a microprocessor thing, for lack of a better word, on the top of it, and it was an overcharge protector and stuff like this.
Oh yeah.
And it was built, and the other ones didn't have this feature ever, and the guy, I can't remember the details of it, but it was they were compatibly priced, but they were less apt to be damaged in the charging process. Or it also had I think it had a circuit in it that only would let the battery drain so far.
Yep.
Because I think that's a big thing with the lithium ion. It's been a long time since
Yeah.
I read about it, but I think you can't let them discharge all the way.
Yeah, so they all have a discharge rate, and it's, I guess it's built for safety. Like,
Yep.
if they just sit, they just discharge naturally.
Yep.
But the higher end ones, like, they all have a Bluetooth app where you can see the charge rate. You can see the how much charge you have on the battery,
Really?
discharge rate, the amount of amp. Yeah, it's high tech.
That's cool.
Like
Yeah.
the Ionic one I got has all that.
Yeah.
So these guys, Power Eurus, send me these batteries, and that's what's unique about them is they're cheaper, but they still have an app.
Okay.
They have temperature protection too. So, like, if it gets under a certain degree, like 25 degrees, I think, like, they'll stop charging.
Huh.
And then if it gets over a certain temp, it'll stop charging, so they don't melt, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they're in.
That's what I'm worried about is, like,
Yes.
tonight when I get the boat to the house, I got to plug up the batteries, and then I'm going to bed because I'm getting home late tonight.
Yeah.
And I'm just worried I'm gonna wake up to a melted boat.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I actually seen there's quite a few companies right now trying to develop electric dirt bikes. And I seen one where the guy, literally, the bike caught on fire while he was riding it. And he had to just bail off real quick. He wasn't going fast when it caught on fire, but he had to bail off, and it literally sit there and burn up the whole thing. And
Yeah.
Needless to say, it wasn't a good review for that company, the dirt bike company thing. But yeah, lithium ion's a great thing, but it can also be extremely dangerous if you don't know what you're
Yeah, I'm
doing.
hoping that my Noco charger has inline fuses on them.
Yep.
So I'm hoping that before it gets to that state, that it'll just shut off the charger. Now, I have charged them before. When I first got them, they were bone dry, and I charged them in my garage. It took 18 hours to go from 0 to 100. But that's only on 2.5 amps per battery.
Yeah. Well, then is your boat set up where you got one place you plug into and it charges all your batteries? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I just put me an exterior plug on it.
Yep. Yeah, I wondered. My buddy's bass boat has one of them, and I thought, man, that's the ticket right there.
Yeah, used to I'd have to get up on the boat and plug the onboard charger on. But now I can just take the extension cord to the side of the boat, open up the cap, and plug it right in.
Nice.
Yeah,
Look,
I decided when my boat didn't sell, I was like, well, let me make it real nice. So
yeah. I remember when we used to go fishing all the time years ago, and we'd have to tote like 3 or 4 battery chargers with us. You know what I mean? And a power strip and stuff to charge them all each night in the boat. And because I didn't even know those things existed until I got around this community and I started learning. I was like, oh man, I'd know that. I'd have put one of them in years ago.
Yeah, it's been around for a couple years, but it ain't been around for a long time.
Oh, okay.
Like the first one I bought I got it for Christmas, was about 4 or 5 years ago, and that one wouldn't even charge a LiFePo battery.
Huh.
I still got that one. I actually, when I took my gel batteries out of the boat the other day, I got them on trickle charge on that same thing. But the new ones, the Noco Genius is the best one, and I bought one of those. They're expensive. They're like $160.
Yep.
But I can charge 2 batteries at a time
Yep.
on 5 amps. They make them where you can charge 4 batteries at a time.
Yeah, I seen one of them. In fact, I think that's what my buddy's bass boat has. Is it's got 4 batteries in it, and he just plugs into the one place. So I assume
Yeah.
it does all 4. I don't know. I didn't look that close at it.
Yeah, they got a 10 amp one that does 4 batteries. So whatever 10 divided by 4 is, that's how many amps you got going to each battery charging it.
People don't realize that sometimes it's best to spend the extra money on stuff and get the good stuff, because in the long run, it's going to be cheaper.
Yeah, that's why I'd never buy these batteries they're sending me.
Yeah.
And I know that's bad to say, but because I'm doing a video for them.
Yeah.
But I spent $350 on the cheapest battery out there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, my cranking battery is an ionic battery. I ended up spending like $1,200 because I got the onboard charger with it.
Yeah.
And I've never used it because the alternator from the engine charges the battery.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I wondered about that. Yeah, and that's just the single battery for cranking the motor you're talking about.
That's it. And it cranks it like a champ, bro.
Yeah.
And like at the end of a fishing trip, my battery says 100% each time. I've never had to charge it. Yeah. So I wasted money on the battery charger.
Yeah. But you can always use it for eventually you're going to have probably 3 batteries or so at a time, I'd imagine. I don't know. That's what I'm planning on with the little boat, is one for the trolling motor. And actually, I only have 2. One for the trolling motor and the other one for the lights and the bilge pump and stuff like that. Because I planned on having started on it by now, but life happens, It's really tough to plan on building or doing anything, right now with Pop, because you never know what kind of day it's going to be.
Right.
And
I have 3 batteries on my boat right now.
Okay.
I was running 4, but I don't need 4. Like with that, engine charging that battery, I got all my electronics and my lights hooked up to that battery. I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
And with the app, I can sit there and watch it.
Yeah.
So if I'm out night fishing and I'm using a lot of lights, I just pull up my app, and if the battery gets too low, I just crank up the engine and charge it.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a 4-stroke, and if it is, it's so quiet you can't hear it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, that's cool.
I'm very pleased with that Ionic. These other batteries, I'm just worried about them. I don't know. But hey, I got insurance on my boat. If it melts my boat, it is what it is.
But
I just bought a trailer too, Buggy. I'm excited about that.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, I pulled the trigger. I had to put it on my credit card, but we'll pay off at least half of it when I sell my current trailer.
Yeah, exactly.
I got me a tandem axle load right trailer.
I was going to ask you if you got a tandem axle or not yet.
Tandem axle with brakes.
Really?
And it's got the plastic on the runner boards instead of carpet.
Oh yeah.
And of course I got the ladder on the front like my current trailer.
Yeah, you have to.
So I'm trading out a single axle for a tandem.
Yep.
And planning to pull my boat up to the gathering.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you're doing anything on the highway of distance, you see, tires are another thing. Just like batteries, tires. When I buy tires, I buy good ones because they last longer, and in the long run, it equals out the same price. Like my little Ford, the tires were new on it when I got it, and that was 5 years ago, and they're still good, but they're good tires. And with the lithium-ion batteries, that's the other thing, if I'm going to buy any, they're going to be the high-end ones, because I don't have to worry about them as much. Like you said, worry about coming out and your boat's melted.
Right.
Phosphorus burning in the air, smoke, and I'll pass.
Yeah, the dealership told me you can travel anywhere you want with that trailer. But I'm like, yeah, but if I blow out a tire going 55, 60 miles an hour, what's going to happen to me?
Yeah.
No, I got one tire and a heavy boat.
Yep. I agree.
And
Yep.
so I'm like, nah, I've driven it. I've taken it on one long trip. I took it to North Carolina to fish Patriot James's tournament back when he was having it. And I was white knuckle the whole way.
Yep. Yep. I get that.
I took back roads the whole way up there. It took me forever. And the whole time I was just sitting there, my rear view mirrors or my side mirrors tilted down to watch the tires.
Yeah. Yep. I understand.
Like that was going to prevent them from busting.
Yeah. Yeah. I laughed. Dad always used to worry about stuff. We'd go play. He'd take the little boat. So, well, he'd pack bearings 3 or 4 times a year. And I said,
Yeah.
I'd always tell him, Pop, you can buy some bearing buddies, and that'll sure help you with that. Nope, I'd rather do it this way. I go, okay. He didn't have nothing else to do anyway. I'd give him something to do, but
yeah,
the only place we've ever took that little boat was over to the strip pits in southwest Indiana, the coal mine strip pits, and it's about 3.5, 4 hours from here.
Yeah, I'm hoping that the tires on the new trailer are the same ones I got on this one, so I can keep my 2 spares. I already got 2 spares.
Yeah, that would be perfect.
So yeah, they said 2-week lead time, and I bought it. I think I bought it on Tuesday.
Yeah.
So it should be ready by the gathering, hopefully. Otherwise, I'm coming up there without a boat.
Yep. Yep. I understand. Yeah, batteries and tires. That's why I was telling a friend of mine was looking for discount tires for his road bike motorcycle. And I said, dude, I don't think I'd buy discount tires. When you're riding that motorcycle, the only place you got contact with the planet Earth is those 2 little spots on them tires that's touching the road. Don't go cheap,
There you go. Uncle Lou said Power Queen batteries are good battery. And on eBay for 194 a piece, or 84. Yeah, they're sending me. I told them I wanted their premium battery. They're small, like they're only 10 inches across. And I said they're supposed to be 12-volt, 100 amp hour, and they're that small. I'll be impressed if they're actually quality. Now, I don't think they have an. I don't think they have
the dirt bike batteries. We had to make a piece of foam to go in the battery box because it was smaller than the lead acid battery that was in it. You know what I mean? And I'm telling you, I've never seen one of them not turn the bike over.
Yeah.
But
can you read Jody's comment? I can't. Yeah, the Power Queen Mini. I'm driving. It's a little too long for me to read.
That tournament Saturday night, as long as the fish is flopping when you drop it, it's alive, right? Let me read that again. Saturday night, as long as the fish is flopping when you drop it, it's alive, right?
You can't cut it.
Can you cut it on the fish?
Nope.
You
can't cut it because that's cut bait. Yeah.
Yep, so you can't even slice it open if it's alive to let some blood come out. I understand.
Nope. It's got to be live.
I'd buy me a couple of dozen night crawlers and hope for the best. That's just me.
Man. I know one team is planning on doing that, or at least they asked me about night crawlers.
Yeah.
I says, "Are they alive?" He goes, "Yeah." I said, "Well, then you can use it."
Exactly. Yeah, that's. Easy to keep alive, and that's. It's tough to keep fish alive. I got a 5-gallon bucket with an aerator that, if I'm going to use bluegill, I'll go catch them, put them in that the day I'm going fishing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm lucky enough to have one of them bubbler coolers that.
Oh, yeah.
I invested in one of those.
Yeah, Mark has one of them that was real nice, I think.
Yeah. I got the Engel one.
Yep. I don't do it that often.
Yeah. That's the hard thing about this tournament. And that's why actually more people entered the tournament than I thought. We had 3 channels worth of people.
Oh, really?
But at first it wasn't but like 10 people. I was like, yeah, I figured that
Yeah.
because it's tough. That's why I
Yep.
put it at night so that people can catch bait all day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
That
and
makes sense. That's cool.
they won't be rushed to catch bait in the morning or to have to go out the night before and try to keep it alive overnight. See, I tried to keep everybody's best interest in mind.
Yeah. Good morning, Shirley T. Good to see you this morning, honey. I better roll back up here real quick. I may be missing people. I'm horrible about paying attention. I think morning, Wabash Nate. Didn't see you, buddy. Still in you. I seen you and said, hey, I think I'm good. I'm caught back up.
Hey, everybody.
But
Yeah, I'm
it's supposed to
driving.
be nice this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
It's supposed to be, if I read my weather thing right, it's supposed to be like 60 degrees at night tonight and tomorrow, I think, which is why we're going to go night fishing tonight. Well, and I'm not going to get to his house till God knows when now.
Yeah, it's looking good here, too. That's why I love springtime fishing better than any other time of fishing because,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I agree.
I don't know, it's nice and cool in the morning and in the
Mm-hmm.
evening, and it doesn't get too hot. Although last Saturday we got roasted. It was almost 90 degrees here.
Oh, yeah, no, it gets 80.
My
I'm sweating at 80 big time.
my neck is peeling.
Yeah. Say it's gonna be windy here, Nate. I hadn't watched the news yet, but that's what I asked J Dog. But that's also a good thing about the Licking River, man. A lot of times you can boat around and get out of the wind eventually. It may not be the best fishing spot, but sometimes
Yeah, I
it's
hate the wind.
6 of one, half dozen of the other. Oh, really, Lou? Oh, really? It's storm. I think I seen one of the storm chasers last night. Was out. Uh, oh, I can't remember who it was now, and I didn't stop. I just seen the headline on the thing. Heck, I didn't eat dinner last night till 10 o'clock. But that's just what it is. I
Yeah,
know God.
I have them nights. That'll be a
Yeah.
night for me tonight. I'll be eating dinner after 9. I know.
Well, I thought I
But
may have had the little Ford problem figured out. I thought I did, and because there's something going on with it. It's a hybrid, and it's got the big battery pack and stuff in the back there. But there was something going on. You can run 50 miles an hour and below all day long. You get up to 60, go about a mile and a half, 2 miles, it shuts itself off. So naturally, I started doing the research, and it could be a million things. And a friend of mine works at Ford dealership here in town, or he's retiring this year actually. But he told me to run the codes on it and get with him. I just didn't have time
yeah,
this week. And the Buick, I don't know, because it doesn't get
you'll
driven a
get it
lot. And
figured
I
out.
went out, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks ago and went to start it. The battery was dead, and I was like, it's been sitting here for over a month or so. So I charged it, and it started and it ran, and I probably drove it for 45 minutes or so. And it was the next day or the day after I got in it, and it seemed to me like it turned a little slow, but not enough that you worried about it or thought too much about it. Good morning, Tasha. And when I went to start it yesterday or the day before, the battery was dead again. I was like, man, you got a bad battery. It's
Yeah,
they only last so long nowadays anyway. So,
yeah,
but
yeah.
right,
Usually, that old Ford I had. I mean, not old, but like we'd burn a battery every other year. I felt like.
Yeah, there's something about batteries they make these days that they don't last as long. I don't know what it is. I mean, I can remember when I was a teenager, heck, my Volkswagen van, I don't ever remember putting a battery in it, and I drove the heck out of it forever.
Yeah, what I'm looking forward to with all these battery testing options is because they're so light. I'm gonna use them for like camping situations.
Yep.
Take them. I got an idea for a video on my boat this summer. I usually don't camp in the summer because it's too hot. but
Yep.
I have a portable air conditioner.
Yes, I've seen those. I
So I'm
have
gonna hook up now it's gonna take up a bunch of space, but
yeah.
it's a video.
Yep.
But
I've
I'm gonna
seen
hook up
those actually.
these lithium batteries in the back of the boat and put an inverter on them and run the AC inside the enclosure.
Yep. Now I seen one. I think me and Uncle Lou talked about it. He may have one that it's like a cooler thing, and it's got a.
Yeah, this is more like a roller one that you have in the house.
Yep. Yep.
It's got a tube coming out the back
Yep.
because it
I'm
sucks
trying to
in the
remember.
hot air.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Uncle Lou might know what I'm talking. I remember me and him talking about a year or two ago about
Yeah, I've
the.
seen those cooler ones.
Yeah, and for me that'd be the ticket. Yeah, I just want to sit there and blow cold air on me when it's summer.
Yep.
I'm like, I'll buy a designated battery just for it, even. So you know what I mean. This battery
Yeah.
going in hooked. It's my air conditioner.
Well, hey,
But the older I got, I don't do heat as well as I used to.
yeah, it's tough. Well, hey, I'm at school. I'm gonna let you guys go.
All
Thanks for
right,
letting me come up.
go easy on the delinquents today. Remember, it's Friday. Send them home.
They need to remember it's Friday and leave me alone.
There you go. Exactly. I got fishing
All
stuff
right,
in my
y'all. Have a
mail.
good night.
Y'all behave.
Have a good day.
All right.
Hope,
We'll see
hope,
you this weekend, Kevin.
have a good trip, buddy. Bye
All
bye.
right. Stephen Mosley, how you doing today, buddy? Icy Breeze Cooler. That's what it's called, Lou. Excellent. Yep. We're living in good times when you can buy a cooler that's an air conditioner and that you can just have blowing cold air on you in the boat. My Lord, we're spoiled. Oh, shoot. Hold on. I'll be right back. I got it. I forgot I haven't fed the animals yet. I'll be right back. I'm sorry. I hate wet cat food. Oh, goodness. I was peeling the top thing off of it and it slipped and I spilled it all over my shirt. So I said bad words. I'm not going to lie. I hope that's not an indicator of how my day's going to go. Because if it is, I'm just going back to bed and forgetting about it. Let's see, 6:46. I'm probably going to shut this down about 7:30 this morning. I still got to go figure out how to get those battery clamps off the post on that car. They're weird ones. I ain't never seen any like them, so I got to figure out how I undone the bolts, and they still didn't want to budge. And I don't know if it's because they've been on there so long or what, but I got to look at them and see if I can figure it out. Hey, good morning, Chad. I'm hoping to be down that way sometime today or tomorrow. Hopefully today. I think me and J Dog talking about going out fishing tonight, maybe. We'll see. Either that or I'm sitting on his front porch slamming margaritas, drowning my sorrows. No, I ain't got time for that. I have a hangover the last 2 or 3 days, and that doesn't sound like any fun. Hey, morning, Stan 3. I need to fire my other computer up, or my PC, but it's got a fan going bad and it's too loud, so I'll have to wait till I get off here. See if I can find a video that actually shows how to get those battery clamps off, or whatever you call them, battery post clamps or something. Hey, JC, good morning. I could have done like J Dog said and charged that battery up all night and then drove down there and changed it all down there or whatever. Might not be a bad idea. And the bad part is I got a big 100 amp hour battery sitting in the garage for the boat, but there's no way it fits down in where this little battery goes. That would be way too lucky. I never thought I could have. I ought to measure it and see. I could pull the battery out of the Ford for now just to get my weekend going. Yeah, so far I'm going to try to, Chad. I got the battery was bad in the Buick, so I got to put a battery in it today. And they are real proud of them batteries. They're so proud they want to sell them for a whole lot of money right now. Power head. You mean the head for a motor, Stan 3? Or the whole motor itself? Oh, cool, Danny. Come on up, brother. I ain't doing nothing. $2:05. Good morning. I should be getting stuff ready to go. Actually, I don't have anything packed up, but I don't need much. Just a couple pair of overalls and some sweatshirts and stuff, I suppose. Because if it gets cold tonight, I'll make J Dog fire them heaters up. I ain't scared. They can call me a sissy all they want. And I'll tell them, yeah, but I'm a warm sissy right now, so that's all right by me. Top end valve board. It's called a power head. Okay. Is it an aftermarket one or something? I know, like on dirt bikes and stuff, there's all kinds of hop up companies that make different heads, and you know, you can buy import and things like that and make them run faster. Can't get to anyone's channel. I don't know anything about that, JC. You're here, so you got to someone's channel anyhow. I need to change that picture. That walleye, I just don't know how to do it. I can't remember. And I just ain't really messed around to figure it out, to be honest with you. I don't even know how I put it up there. Well, let's see how noisy it's going to be today. Yeah, that's going to be too noisy. Hold on, I'm going to mute the mic while I shut this back off. Oh, there we go. Yeah, okay, I'm with you now. Is it a 4-stroke motor? I never thought about working on a 4-stroke boat motor now that I think about it. 2-stroke, okay. I used to know a guy could work magic on the ports on 2-stroke heads. Polish them all up, make them smooth. The ions fly through there faster or whatever with less resistance. Morning, Ert.
Hey.
Good to see you today.
About an hour behind.
Me
Not
too.
really.
I was almost an hour behind getting this started because I woke up and I thought today was Thursday. Morning, Terry B.
I ain't gonna lie, I stayed up too late watching the NFL draft.
Yep. Who
I
did?
was so happy with the Green Bay Packers first pick, but
Who
we
got
didn't even
Marvin
know
Harris
the
Jr.?
The Cardinals.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Nope.
He'd look good in a Colts uniform, though. Oh, hold on, Danny. I see you now.
That's where he wanted to be.
What was that, Danny? The heck was that?
What?
Oh, that's you. It's raining there, huh?
It has been. It's not right now.
Yeah. I think.
Yeah, I hope it don't ruin my weekend.
Yeah. Always put an easy up with a couple sides on it. But then you got to hump that bad boy down to the bank with you. That's what keeps me from doing it.
Hey, Danny, remember, tornado warning means to go home.
Yes.
Oh, we won't be taking any chances this weekend because I'm gonna have Coda with me. So,
Yep.
if it's any kind of bad at all, we're gonna have to drop out of the tournament.
Yeah.
It's about time a real Mississippi fisherman hit the water.
I know it. She's so excited, man, because I've got a hectic day in front of me because I'm gonna take off work early. I gotta hurry up and run to the house. I gotta hook up the camper and a 2.5 hour drive pulling the camper after work, getting it set up by myself because Stacia's not picking the kids up till 7:30 tonight because they got to do a fundraiser for their church camp, so they're going to be busy tonight. And then I think her and the kids are going to drive up in the morning, and I'll already have the camper set up and ready to go.
Yeah, Chad, I seen that it like 60 degrees at night or something. We're planning on fishing tonight if I can get down there today.
I think it's Saturday into Sunday night. It's only the low's only supposed to be 62.
Yeah,
And that's
yeah,
up here.
that's what I was thinking.
I was
I
like,
didn't know if it was tonight going into tomorrow or Saturday going into Sunday.
I think it's Saturday going into Sunday.
Yep. I got to get there first, then I'll worry about that.
The little Ford do all right for you yesterday?
No, it did for about an hour, and then when I was coming back home, the last trip I made, and I was coming home, it shut itself off again. It ran 60 mile an hour for probably 35 minutes, I'd say, before it done it.
I'm wondering if it is that filter, you know what I mean? It's still dirty, you said.
Yeah, but I'll be picking that up this morning when I get a battery, but I can't chance. I mean, I can't get on an interstate, 70 mile an hour interstate running 50, or 55. That's not safe.
Nope, not with these semi truck drivers like John Euler speeding down the highway.
Yep. Hey, Jimmy, it takes me about 2.5 to 3 hours, depending on which way I go. The 2-lane highway way is nicer and prettier, but it takes a little longer driving down and catching 74.
Yeah, the sad thing is that every time I go to J Dogs, it wants me to go all the way back to Columbus and all the way back down.
Yeah, if you're mapping it. Yeah.
God, nope.
Yeah, sometimes you got to tell it which direction you're going.
Well, I don't even use the GPS now. I know how to get there without it.
Yeah.
That's it. I think that's up in the J Dog's house too many times.
Yep. I like it for me, man. It's easy. Once I get on the interstate, from where I get on the interstate to the Licking River ramp, there is no stops. One stoplight the whole way.
Telling you, Buggy, right now would be the time to be at the dam, buddy.
Yep. If the river's not too high.
Went down a lot, I know that.
Has it?
I'll tell you more today. I got to go to West Virginia again.
Oh, okay, yeah. Go down there and see family.
No, I ain't got no family in West Virginia.
And she ain't good enough for family. She ain't good enough for anyone.
Go down there and see the Mothman. I'll be down by Billy, Cold Creek Billy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, are you? I'd love to try skipjack fishing. Now, we may try that too. I should maybe talk to J-Dog about bringing a rod just for that.
Chad, I need to know when them moon eye are biting, dude. I might have to make a trip down there. Put some moon eye on.
Yeah, you get the spot where you can get on them skipjack, and you'll be hooked for life. You'll want to do it every chance you get.
Oh, yeah. From what I've seen, it's definitely looked. I was like, man, I got to do this. That looks like fun.
Oh, you'll have a blast.
I mean, I don't even want to keep them. I'd keep a couple to put in my freezer, but other than that, the ones I caught, I'd just give to whoever I was fishing with because I ain't going to pack that many of them up, and I don't have a vacuum sealer anyway, so like, yep, not for me.
Folks, listening and getting ready for what, Bubble?
Hey, Brian B.
But Buggy, if you don't have a vacuum sealer, you can always, when you get those skipjack home, just take your towel, wipe them down a little bit, and get the slime off of them, and then just wrap them with plastic wrap real tight. and it does just as good.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Hey,
Yep.
bud, you can also get a straw. Don't do that
Good boy, little guy. I'm not barking at him.
unless you like the taste of skipjack.
Good morning, Butter. How you doing today, buddy? Huh? Your feet are all wet. It's got a little dew in the
The
grass.
old fashioned vacuum still get you a straw, and put it in the corner of the
This morning.
Ziploc baggie, and suck on the
You
straw.
want a treat? Hold on, I get you one.
That's gross. That's nasty.
I'm coming, Butter. Here you go, Jill. Butter stopped by to see us early this morning. There you go, buddy. Now go back home. I'll see you in a little bit. There you go, little guy. No, that's all you get. Yeah, Butter's out bright and early today. Sun shining. His feet's all wet, so he's been out running around. I gotta close the blind or he won't leave. He'll hang around there. Yeah. All I gotta do is close the blind early in the morning and he takes off. He's like, well, if I got one treat, that's good enough. Woo. He's getting ready for work day, getting all dressed up and purdied up. So, Chad, are you talking about the dam over by J Dog's house? Oh, we lost Eric. Time check. Almost sound like you're driving through a water tunnel or something. Woo. Yeah, right there. You got tools floating around or something. Early tomorrow. Okay. Is there like a place you can park and walk down to the water? Or are you going to be going in a boat? I don't know how y'all do it over there. I don't know. I got a couple more of them creek chubs in the freezer I think I'll take down with me today. Oh, okay, cool. So you ain't going to be humping it across no big rocks or nothing. Because those are not good on ankles for old people. J Dog, if you're back there creeping, say something. So I know you're there with we can talk. Yeah, me neither. Me neither, Chad. Well, I tell you, I got lucky a couple years ago. I was carp fishing there at the reservoir, and I was going to release the fish, and I had to kind of walk on them big, like 3 foot square rocks or whatever, and my foot slipped, and I fell head first down in between two of them, and I got so lucky I didn't get hurt, and the fact I could get myself out of there. For a few seconds, it was sketch. Half a pack walk, yeah. I could take me one of them run around scooter things like you see on the commercials and ride it down there. Well, crap. Eric must have went to some bad cell area or something. Yeah, that's a gray old day there, ain't it, Danny? I hate those kind.
Oh, it poured rain all night last night.
Yeah, that's what it looked like here for the last week until yesterday.
They're calling for some strong winds this afternoon, which is that's got me a little bit nervous because pulling that 35-foot camper, you
Yeah,
don't want to do that in any kind of wind at all. Anything, well, generally anything over 20 miles an hour on the wind,
yep,
it will start tipping that camper left to right and make a trailer sway real bad.
yeah.
Then we'll just have to slow down and take longer to get to the campsite.
Oh, yeah. Be like me, I got nowhere to be in the rest of my life to get there, so.
Yeah, Stacia, like I said, she don't pick up the kids till 7:30 tonight, and then she's got a 2.5 drive from where she picks them up to get to the campsite where I'm at. And that's going to be driving in the dark, but she don't drive in the dark because of her vision is not real good at night.
Yep.
So I told her just for them just to go back home, stay at the house tonight, and get up early in the morning and come up, and I'll have camp all set up and ready to go.
Yep, I agree. That's a better idea. I don't drive. I don't see well at night anymore when I drive. I don't like to drive at night anymore, to be honest with you. I mean, I don't have much of a choice, but I don't like it.
They're back.
You better slow that truck down a little bit, running 100 mile an hour down that highway.
Nope, only 61. And it's 65.
Do 73.
45?
30. It's just 30 mile an hour on this hill.
I suppose
All right, we're going to hit a dead zone for a second, and we'll be right back.
All right, man. I suppose I could have drove the little car down this morning, just got up early and drove, 55 mile an hour. That's what we used to drive anyway. Hey, morning, Chris. Tell it. So I don't know what I'm going to do yet.
All right, am I back yet? There's a spot back there where you lose signal.
I don't think you even lost, to be honest with you. I think it stayed up.
Well, I got spinning circles on my screen there for a second.
Oh, okay. Maybe it did.
Yeah,
I didn't see it.
Yeah. Chris and Telly know where I'm gonna be at this afternoon and tomorrow. That's where we did our meet and greet last year. And Chris and Telly and Chad and Dee came up. And Richard Gluck and Stephanie were there, and Jerry Parker and Matt from Want to Be Outdoors. Well, I'm going back to that spot.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, it's a pretty nice campground. You can sit right there at your camper. Yeah, you can sit right there at your camper and watch the Mississippi River and watch the barges go by.
No kidding. Can you fish?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Oh, Lord, yeah.
That's the best part right there. Kidding me?
Yep, you got to walk maybe 60 yards from your campsite to the river. You're on the water.
No kidding. Heck yeah.
Yeah, that's where we were at last year, and everybody kind of slept in just a little bit that morning because it rained all night. I was sitting there at my camper. Chris and Telly were over there cooking breakfast at their tent, and my phone started ringing. It was Jerry Parker screaming, "Get down here! I need help!" And I come running out the camper, and I told everybody, I said, "Parker's in trouble. He needs help." And everybody took off running. He was down there fighting a 63-pound blue cat.
No kidding.
Yep, we all ran down there and pulled that thing up out of the water. All he needed help for was weighing it because he couldn't he was so wore out from fighting the fish and doing whatnot and all that he needed help holding the net up to get a good accurate weight on it.
Yeah. Oh, I can see that with me. I couldn't hold a 63-pound fish up very long right now. I know I couldn't. I'm just.
Oh no, my arthritis in my shoulder gives out real quick.
I'm just soft from being not doing anything, sitting here getting fat and lazy.
Yeah, Chad caught his very first Mississippi River flathead on that trip.
Oh, cool. Yeah, it sounds like a good place just to go camping, even if you didn't fish.
Oh yeah, dude, they got a big museum there, that you can go in there, and it's pretty cool, interesting, showing where they, they force marched the Indians on the Trail of Tears.
Yeah, I've actually got that book, man.
Well, the spot we're camping at is right where they cross the river, the Mississippi, pushing all those Indians up into Oklahoma.
Yep. Actually, my great-grandmother was full-blooded Cherokee. I got some books and stuff about it, and she had, tribe members that were part of that. Yeah, I'd like that chance too, D. I'm not going to lie. The challenge is accepted. If I ever get one, I'd be perfectly happy to try to hold it up. Yeah, if you've ever not heard of the Trail of Tears or whatever, it's a really interesting book to read. And there's another book out there. I can't remember the guy's name, but it's called The People's History of the United States or something like that. And it is the historical viewpoint of what happened, only the viewpoints from the other side, not our side. It's pretty interesting. Because some of them Discover people weren't the nicest people on the planet, so to speak.
Yeah. Well, if it's not raining tomorrow, me at the station and I are going to take the kids, and we've been to that museum a dozen times, but we'll probably go in there, and we'll shoot some video footage of the Trail of Tears, and we'll shoot some video footage of the museum and some of the trails and everything around there in the sites, and we'll try to make us a video for everybody to see what's going on up there.
Oh, yeah, I would like to see that. Yep, I would like to see that a lot, actually.
It's one of me, Richard Cluck, and Jerry Parker. It's one of our favorite spots to fish when the river conditions are right, because there's just like row after row after row of wing dams there. I mean, you just go through there and pick out there's wing dams all the way up that river.
Path that Chad walked. Actually, Chris, it's the path that Chad walks from the boat ramp up to get his truck and trailer. I had never even heard of those until I came around, got around this community, and then I forget who was fishing by one. So then I pulled up a map and started looking at them, and I was like, oh, those things are perfect, man.
Yeah, I'd love to get Chad and Dee and Chris and Telly come back up there like they did last year, and get them up there in their boats, because in their boats they can hit those wing dams, and it's a whole different ball game than fishing from the bank.
Oh, I'll bet. So I would assume, I don't know how far apart they are, but so you could come in your boat and maybe pull in and tuck in behind them where you're actually out of the current. And
oh, absolutely.
Yeah, okay, that would be cool. And with spot lock, it'd be even easier, I reckon. Well, no, you need
what we usually do.
Boat straight, yeah.
What we usually do is anchor up right behind the wing dam, right toward the end of it.
Yeah.
And fish right in that current seam going around that wing dam, and that is an awesome spot to fish.
They'd be sitting there waiting to ambush stuff coming around the corner.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, nice. Man, I sure am lacking motivation right now.
Yeah, I'm almost tempted to take off. I'm almost tempted to take off work at noon today, so I got plenty of time to get there and get set up. But I'm gonna try to stretch it out to about 2 o'clock. Then I'm gonna take off.
Yeah, you're like me, man. I'm like, man, dude, screw it. I'm gonna go. I can't wait. I
Yeah.
gotta go. Yeah, let's just get my weekend started. Yeah, time check here, see where I'm at. Yep, I'm gonna have to get you. You know, I'll probably leave this up while I go out and get that battery and stuff out of the Buick. Hey, morning, John.
Yeah, I need to put a new battery on this truck. I don't know if it's got like a dead cellar or something. But I've been having to jump start this thing so cotton picking much, and this morning it just barely started. It's dragging real bad. So I think my battery's gone bad on me.
I just had an idea. I got that trolling motor battery on trickle charge.
Yeah.
I could take it, set it in the floorboard there behind the seats, and just use my jumper cables. And if I got to start it, just jump it and start it and unhook them. Go J-Dog.
Yep.
I might do that. That sure saved me a lot of time.
Yep, I've done that many times.
I just thought of that. I think I'll do that actually. I'll try it first to see if it works. I gotta get some jumper cables though. I have no idea where mine are. No, we made a set of jumper cables one time when I was in high school out of arc welder cable, you know.
Yeah.
Nice, soft and flexible cable and big. And man, those were the best jumper cables in the world. They conducted so well.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I just thought of that. That's what I'm going to do instead of go buy a battery day and put it in. I'll worry about that when I get back. I'll bounce that around J-Dog and see what he thinks. That might not be a bad idea. And then, because after you're driving it for a while, it'll start itself a couple times, you know. I think that's probably the ticket right there. The more I think about it, I got to empty some boxes out of it. Maybe I may just throw a couple fishing poles on top of that. I don't need a lot because J-Dog has everything, but I want to take 2 of my poles. The one that J-Dog gave me and the one that Chad gave me. I just made myself a lot happier. I ain't going to change that battery till I get back.
There you go.
Might be kind of hillbilly, but I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying?
It ain't no different than jumping it off another car. You're just a little bit more portable.
Exactly, and this is easy. I mean, I literally could almost reach behind the driver's seat and connect them. They're that close. You know what I mean? Being country's fun sometimes if you just can remember half the time what you want to do. Yeah, the life of growing up poor, you remember and learn how to get by sometimes. All right, I'm in a better mood now. I just need to run down and get a set of jumper cables somewhere close. There ain't nowhere really good close that I could go to. But I think that's going to work, actually. As long as Dad hadn't went out in the last month and unhooked the trickle charger off that boat battery. He's real bad about that for some reason. He's driving me nuts. I come in, or I go out there and see that the trickle charger was unplugged and come in and I say, well, I seen him like unplugged that. Wow.
I'm going to run in here and grab me a biscuit. I'll be right back.
Yeah, get a Red Bull. I think I'm on my first one still. I guess it is. J Dog, are you in there? If so, pop up here and let me know. You probably ain't. You probably sleeping, lazy ass. We got a game plan. I'm much happier now. Yep, got a game plan. Thank you, God, for the brainstorming that I just had. If you're, what in the heck is happening? Am I getting a bunch of text or something? J Dog, you sent me a string of text. I swear he did. Just give me the finger.
Just told you he's number one.
Yep, she's out of my peach Red Bulls again.
Uh-oh.
I know it. That's all right. They got a pot of coffee made up here at the shop. I'll just grab an extra cup of coffee this morning.
That'd throw my whole day out of whack if they were out of Red Bull when I went to the store. Literally, I'd be like, oh no, this ain't going to work.
Oh, they got dozens of flavors in there, but
Yeah.
man, once I get my mind set on a peach, there's nothing else going to work.
Yep, I'm with you. I understand entirely.
I mean, I could drink the blueberry and the Juneberry, but you know,
Not the
that
same.
ain't what I'm looking for.
Yep. And it's not the same, and then you'll be thinking, oh, man, I wish I had that.
Ugh. Dang, I need to pull over at that fuel depot right there and fill my truck up.
Yeah, buddy.
The only time they'll let you do that is if you have to use your personal vehicle to go out of town to do work and stuff, and then they'll reimburse you. They'll just say, I just fill your tank up, call it even. I'm like, okay. I always try to make sure mine's empty when I got to do that, though.
Exactly.
Yeah, if I know I'm going to be driving that day and have to take my own truck, I'll make sure I do not put gas in it the day before. I'm like, run it as low as I can.
Yep.
Maximum amount of free gas, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I remember Pop had an old Ford diesel truck, and out there at the shop where they had the cranes and stuff. One of them big, I don't know how many gallons it was, barrel things would, pump like on a farm there. And once a week on Friday, they'd let him fill the diesel truck up out of it.
Well, you see that big old white tower looking thing right there?
Yep.
That's our fuel. That one there is diesel. There's one behind it, same size that it is gas.
No kidding.
It's taller than that house.
Yeah, it is. I wonder how many gallons that holds.
I have no idea. I wouldn't want to pay for it. I know that.
No. Especially not today. What are you doing, man?
There's actually three tanks over there. We got an off-road diesel, then an on-road diesel, the premium stuff, and then we've got the gasoline. But there's three tanks standing there. You can only see one because they're lined up.
So the off-road diesels for heavy equipment then, right?
Correct. We use that on our excavators, skid steers, stuff like that.
Yeah, I understand. That makes sense. And then the other one's a road diesel. I wonder what the difference is.
They told me at one time. The biggest thing is that here, man, if you want to get in trouble, you let them catch you filling up the the heavy equipment like the skidders and the excavators, you fill up with that road diesel, man,
Yeah.
they go off on you because here's the thing: the off-road diesel, we don't pay taxes on that.
Okay, that's what the
But
difference is then. Yep.
yes, and on the on-road diesel, they do pay a lot of taxes on it. So if you're filling up that equipment with that on-road diesel, you're costing them money, and they're like, no, don't do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's what the difference is then. I understand now. Makes sense.
Now,
Yeah.
I think there's a difference in the grade of the fuel too, though.
Yeah, there may be,
Yeah,
but that not paying
the
taxes on
off-road
the fuel
diesel
that
don't
you're
hurt anything.
the diesel fuel that you're not driving on the road not being taxed, that makes a lot of sense. And that's cool that they
Yeah.
let us do that actually. I'm surprised that the government lets that happen knowing how the government is, you know.
But all the companies around here that's got their own fuel tanks like that, yeah, the
Yep.
off-road diesel is not taxed. I'm gonna get in here and clock in. I don't know what I've got to do today. It's gonna be a slow day because it's when Friday. We usually just go around and find little piddly jobs to just kind of get through the day. We don't start anything big because there's no point in starting something you can't finish.
Exactly. You don't want to start something that's going to end up making you be there till 8 o'clock tonight.
No, that ain't happening. I'm out of here no later than 2 o'clock today. I'm leaving early, and I
Yep.
may leave at 12. I don't know. It depends on how my day goes.
Yep.
But I hate leaving early on Friday because when it hits 12 o'clock on Friday for me here, everything after 12 o'clock is overtime.
Oh heck.
Oh yeah,
Well, see, if I didn't have to go fishing or whatever, I'd make sure they'd have to tell me to go home Friday night at 8 or so.
yeah,
That's just
yeah. Once we hit noon here, we're all on overtime. So when you take off Friday afternoon, you just do away a lot of money.
yeah, I was gonna say you
Yeah,
threw away enough pretty much to cover your taxes for that week.
Right. Well, I'm gonna hop in here and get clocked in. There goes my cousin Austin. He's running in the building because we got about 3 minutes. So I'm gonna
All
get
right,
off here.
man.
Y'all have a great day, and we'll see y'all this weekend. Gonna
All
be
right.
on the live fishing tournament.
Good luck this weekend.
I'm gonna be on Paul Meadows' channel.
Okay, is that's the nighttime tournament thing, right?
Absolutely.
Yep, yep.
Yep.
All right.
And if the weather's good, I'm gonna have Coda with me. We're gonna be throwing worms and live crawfish.
Yes. That's what me and Kevin were talking about. If I was doing the live bait thing, I'd just throw me some night crawlers in my boat and call it good. But that's just
Well,
me.
I've got about 200 big giant live crawfish. When you take the lid off of the tank, they all raise their claws up straight at you, ready to grab. So we're
Nice.
good to go on bait.
That'll work.
But all right,
right,
y'all have a
man.
blessed day. Y'all be safe. Love y'all. We'll see you later. Bye,
All
everybody.
right, Dan, you have a safe day, brother. All right, everybody. We even developed a good game plan for the weekend with the jumper battery instead of going and buying a battery today. Oh, man, that'll work. I got to send a text to somebody real quick. Hold on a minute. I'm just sending a text real quick.
Smelly foot.
Smelly foot. What about smelly foot? Who got a smelly foot?
Uncle Luke, that's stinky old smelly foot.
Oh, no kidding, Shirley T. You're in one of the areas with the cicadas. I remember the last time they came out here, the 12-year ones or whatever. They were so loud. I was riding my motorcycle down the road with fairly loud exhaust, the road bike, with a helmet on, and I could still hear them over the motorcycle.
And you got 2 brutes coming out this year too.
Oh, yeah. I can't believe I didn't think about that last night. I could have been at J Dogs by now.
Chris hooks and
Okay,
hammers.
Chris, I'll do it, buddy. Here, just a second. I'm sending a text real quick, and I'll send you one. No worries, brother. I still got it. Rustic, where the hell you been? Where the hell you
Man,
been?
I woke up late. I'm just now getting in the vehicle to go to the Palace of Pain.
Oh, heck yeah, you woke up late.
Yeah, I slept good. Morning, Eric.
J Dog Aaron's in here.
Oh. Let's see here. Morning, Shirley. Don Johnson, regulator.
You get the grass cut, Buggy?
I got the front yard cut, yeah. The back will be all right. It'll just be real high when I get back, and it'll be a bitch to mow and make it look good, but that's all right.
Can you hear me, Buggy?
Yep, I can hear you.
Okay, good deal. I turned my Bluetooth on. Yeah, I woke up late. Boy, I was snoozing good.
So was I. Stayed up too late watching NFL draft, eating White Castle with my brother.
Did your team get what?
No, we took a left tackle.
Well, I bet the White Castles were good though, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, White Castles. Got my laundry done that way. I don't have to worry about it this weekend.
Hey, what's up, Riggs? How are you guys? I'm having a weird morning, so bear with me. I didn't get in the show. I don't know what time I started. They like 6:30
Last time
or
I
something.
looked at the weather, they were talking about wind gusts.
Tomorrow?
20.
Really?
Today.
Oh.
Today and tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't like wind very well.
Tomorrow.
Heard
if I said we might not go out on Saturday.
This afternoon.
And then just stay out all night.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think me and J Dog's going out this evening, depending on what time I get there.
Yeah, I seen we looked at the radar before I left, and it showed 50% chance of thunderstorms this evening and 40 tomorrow, 30 Sunday.
No kidding.
Yeah.
I better check my weather here, see what we
Sunday
got.
morning it shows it low, so it.
Damn, it was only 39 degrees this morning.
Wow.
Yeah, 40 right now. Dang, that's chilly.
I think we're showing 55. Hey, Dog and I, good morning.
Hey, Curtis.
I forgot my sunglasses again.
Don Johnson.
Well, heck, here in Indiana at 5 o'clock tonight, they got a 54% chance of rain. This sure changed from yesterday. I hate the weather people. They ain't got no sense.
Yeah, right now it's showing clouds up north and south. I mean, over towards the east, and they're starting to move in back here from the west, scattered up a little bit. But I don't think it's supposed to rain here till probably sometime tonight.
That's what they were saying here. Night into tomorrow morning. Clearing up Saturday evening.
Yeah, I hope y'all get to go out and fish. Somebody needs to. I can't. Not right now.
Hoping to go out and catch some fish.
My shoulder right now is in the process. The muscles are about healed up, but the tendon, it runs over the spot where they beveled at to attach that muscle, and it pops. And boy, that's painful when it does that, when it rolls over that.
The hard
It's
part's
gonna be
bait.
Huh?
My hard part's getting bait, you know. Throwing that cast net. Doing what my doctor says, get exercise. That's good exercise, throwing that cast net.
Well, I could probably throw a casting net with my right arm, but if it gets full of shad or something like that, and I had to pull up both arms, I can hang it up. I still have trouble.
I tried to get it. Right, me hurt to go fishing more often, but he wouldn't do it.
Morning, John. Yeah, I still have trouble picking up a gallon of milk with that arm. I mean, I could do it, but I could feel it.
No, I didn't, John. Is that on your channel? If it is, I'll go find it later. I didn't even eat dinner until 10 o'clock last night. I was just busy.
Man, I could have told him I won't tell anybody if he gave me a prescription, because that seems to be what he's kept saying. You'll tell your buddies, and their buddies will tell their buddies, and then he'll be busy writing prescriptions to go fishing. Now the doctor, every time you go, you need to exercise, more exercise.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be pretty nice. It's going to be 85 down there tomorrow, or Sunday, it says.
Yep, that's what I said.
82 tomorrow.
Sunday's going to be the night.
Yeah, I think the radar says Sunday. It's supposed to calm down Sunday morning, but sometime afternoon it's supposed to pick back up. So I don't know. Weather always changes every 6 to 12 hours anyway.
Me? Jeez, you got it on your site, John? Yes. Okay, I'll have to go look at that.
Yeah, that weather changes every 6 to 12 hours. You never know what it's going to do.
Yep.
They might be calling 50%.
Yeah,
they might be calling 50% chance of rain this afternoon, then we don't get nothing.
You know, 50-50.
All right, that'll work.
So you talking about an 8-pound bass?
Yeah, he is.
That's a good sized bass.
You ain't lying. That's a good size.
That'd be some good catfish bait.
For a whale's catfish, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, would you like to catch one of them? Man, even one that's 3 foot long would be one heck of a fight.
Dang, that's a big fish.
That'd be some fun right there. Catch a fish, biggest buggy. Oh, yeah.
Power's been out 28 minutes now here. Dang storm. Hey, Uncle Lou, good morning.
Oh, there. It's Smelly Foot.
There's a hoss.
Yeah, I like bass fishing. I need to do more of that.
What think about get one of them tacos or whatever, Taco John, but you know, already running late. Don't have no Pop-Tarts. Oh, well, I'll save my appetite. I'll stop at the Dutchman on the way back.
You gonna stop at Wendy's today and get you some spicy chicken nuggets?
Spicy chicken nugget. Can I get a chicken nugget?
I'm going to stop at the old Dutchman.
Oh, are you?
It's a buffet place.
I'm gonna go in and eat. Awesome.
That's right. Friday.
Can I buy you a fish sandwich?
I'm on the buggy time today, you know. Slow and
No hurry.
steady, baby.
Yep, no hurry.
Nowhere to be in the rest of your life to get there.
Yep, but I'm planning on going fishing tomorrow morning, bright and
Man,
early.
it looks like it's pouring down rain up Sykeston.
But I'm gonna wait until tomorrow evening around I don't know 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna get there before it's dark. That way I can get the shad when it starts getting dark.
Shoot,
You know
it's
what I mean?
going on 8 o'clock. I got to get busy. All right, I'll be back here in a little bit. I got some stuff to do. You guys enjoy. Keep chatting, whatever. Or wait. There we go. Hold on, Chris coming up. Just
No
in time. I
problem
was
with
getting
catching
ready to
bait
walk
in the
away.
morning. I'm not
Good
there
morning,
early.
sunshine.
Oh, crap. Hang on a second.
They're late. When the sun goes down, be able to get some bait to last us
My
Saturday.
bad. Rookie move, left the internet or left the YouTube running.
That's normally when you get
Hello?
the bait is sunset,
Can you hear me?
sunrise.
I can hear you. You hear me?
Yes,
Hear
I
you.
can.
We can hear you. You hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, cool.
What?
Morning, Chris.
Good morning, everyone. So,
What?
as Telly yells at the dogs.
I'm sorry.
So I wanted to tell our story, if you don't mind.
Oh, no, here, hold on. I'll put you up on front, brother. Enjoy.
No, I don't need
Yeah,
full
yeah,
screen.
yeah. I can't hear you. There you go.
All right, so Telly's not well, and I'm going to explain what's going on. While we were in Louisiana, Friday morning, she kept complaining that her back was hurting, her left side, that she felt like she pulled a muscle. And we'd been, Wednesday night, they were out setting noodles for Alligator Gar. Friday, we did some bumping. Thursday, we did bumping. So Wednesday night, we set noodles, or Telly and Nina. Friday, we did a lot of bumping. A lot for us, because we've never done it really. But so Friday morning, she wakes up with her back hurting, thinks she pulled a muscle. So we went about our business all day Friday. Went to Creel's dad's for dinner that night. She was in a lot of pain. So on the way back to the hotel, we stopped and got her some patches to put on her back. What are they? Lidocaine patches or something?
Yep.
And she was pretty miserable Friday night. Saturday morning, we got up, packed everything up to come home. She was in a lot of pain. Those roads down there are absolutely horrible. So every time I hit a bump, which was every 3 seconds, she was in a lot of pain. We made it all the way back to Cave City, Kentucky, and we stopped for the night. She was still in pain. Sunday morning, we finished driving home, which was like 2.5, 3 hours. And we decided that when we got home, she was going to go to immediate care and try to get something for the pain or get some restrictions for work, because she was in so much pain, there's no way she could go to work on Monday. But when she called to make sure they were open, they said, don't come here. We don't have an x-ray machine, just in case it's not just a pulled muscle. They need to do some x-rays. So they told her to go to the emergency room. So she did. And they found a blood clot in her left lung.
Oh, shit.
So they did a lot of testing and everything. They ended up putting her on some blood thinner, a high-dose blood thinner, and let her come home. They made her walk around the hospital with the little oxygen thing on her finger to make sure her oxygen wasn't going to drop. So she came home, and she already had an appointment with our family physician scheduled for other reasons, just routine stuff. So we already had an appointment Wednesday with the family doctor. One of the other things that the scans showed was that something going on with her kidneys, and they want to look into that. But today we're going to the blood doctor, and hopefully that'll give us some answers of why she got a blood clot. And yeah, see how long she's going to be on blood thinners, all that stuff. And then next week we got to go see somebody about her kidney, find out what's going on there. But as you can see, she's up and moving, not a lot. It's still very painful for her, and she gets a lot lightheaded really easy. We think it's because of the blood thinners.
Sure.
But
aren't those the kind you got to be real careful you don't get cut while you're taking them?
well, I mean, an external cut's not
Yeah.
nearly as bad as internal bleeding. Internal
yeah.
bleeding is what they told her. She gets a headache, blood in the stool. So the other night she was actually just sitting there, and she started tasting blood, and she spit some out in the sink. So we went right back to the emergency room, and they didn't find any bleeding. They did more scans and everything, and they didn't find anything. So they sent her back home, and it hasn't happened since, has it? Yeah, just that one time. But it could have been anything because she's on the blood thinners.
Yeah.
It could have been anything. So anyway, didn't want to come in here to bring everybody down. We just wanted everybody to know what's going on.
Oh, no, I'm glad you did. Yeah, no, tell a poor thing. If you guys need anything, holler at me. I'm not far.
We need $1 million, my man.
Okay, I got you. It shall be in the mail next week, though. I got to get my stuff together. I'm going to have to find some accounts to get all that in one account.
Oh, you get in Chad's account?
Exactly. I'm going to hack him.
All right, so now take me off full screen. Right now. Now. So we know people have been praying. We greatly appreciate that. I mean, it's like I said, she's here. She's moving around. She's in some pain. We did talk to the emergency room. Be careful of the back of your hands. Skin turns soft and thinner there. Yeah, that's where my dad has a problem. My dad's been on blood thinners, and the back of his hand, it bleeds. He's always got marks all over his hand. It bleeds all the time.
Yeah, I got a friend has to carry a first aid kit with him in case he gets cut, because it won't stop bleeding, they said.
I think the main thing when you're on the blood thinners, if you do get cut, as long as it's not a super really bad cut, it just takes it longer to stop bleeding.
Yeah. Well, this guy's like 80, you know what I mean? So his
so
skin's
Kelly.
real thin. Oh, goodness gracious, man.
Thank you, Don. Take me off full screen.
Man, boy, I tell you, it seems like it's always something that for somebody. There's always somebody that something happens or somebody you know. Man.
Take me off full screen.
Oh, okay. You know I'm an amateur at this.
It was definitely a shock to the system.
Yeah, here's how relaxed we were about it. She was so convinced, and so was I, that it was a pulled muscle. I didn't go with her to the emergency room.
What?
I can drive. I mean,
Yeah. You know, my grandmother, she had a heart attack, okay? And not unlike men, hers started kind of under her armpit and part of her back hurt right in there. I didn't think nothing of it. Mom said, "Oh no, we gotta go to the emergency room." She said she could be having a heart attack, and I'm thinking, "Oh, come on, that's not the symptom." Sure enough, it was.
That was one of the things immediate care told her. They said,
"Yep,
just go to emergency so they can do X-rays because it could be your heart." And we were like, "It's a pulled muscle."
And that's good information for people to have, because I had no idea that would happen like that. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And had Mom not known, because they were in bed, Had Mom not known, they would have went to sleep that night, and she probably wouldn't have woke up. Because I would have just said, "Oh, Grandma, here, I'll give you some aspirin or something."
So that Uncle Lou talked about the back of the hands. That's the back of her hands, not mine. So I can still backhand her. So I don't have to worry about mine, right?
No, then all you got to worry about is going to sleep.
On the lighter side of
I can
everything,
hear her saying, "Won't you go to sleep?"
on the lighter side, our trip to Louisiana was amazing,
Except for the roads.
except for the roads. I'm gonna start telling everybody, is like, you hear those stories of giant catfish under the dams bigger than Volkswagens. Well, that's the potholes.
And
Um,
I thought
I
myself,
am
Dad,
I am working on a video. Trying to do some things in this video that I've never done before, so it might be interesting. It might suck. It probably will suck, but whatever. I also was able to salvage all the footage from yesterday, putting those new rod racks on. That video will come out at 5 p.m. tonight.
how many cuss words?
Oh, none. You mean
Cool.
installing the rod rack?
Yeah. It went right on then, huh? Cool.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly, Chad. Trying to make it good.
I got to start getting my crap together. J-Do's going to be yelling at me here pretty quick. Now that
Morning,
I
Big
got a
Bill.
game plan.
Morning, Chad.
Look at this.
Get out of here. I keep meaning to order a hat. That's not the
We
top.
can't order hats.
Oh, you don't have none? God damn it. Day late and $1 short.
Yeah.
Every time.
I will eventually get more. It's
Okay.
just, that's expensive to order 25 or more hats.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't know if you could just order them and they made them up or what. I guess that's not how it
No,
works.
I have to order. I mean, we normally do 25.
Yeah. I didn't know that's how it worked. I'm thinking of, catfish people where you go in there and order and they just make it as, you know what I mean?
I mean, we get them from Catfish, but I
Oh, do
have,
you?
I have to order them
sure.
all.
It wouldn't be worth the, I mean, it wouldn't
No,
be
we're not.
cost effective.
We're not as big a channel as, like, say Fields to Water, where you just go to their website and order anything you want. It says Fields to Water on it.
Yeah. Those in the upper echelon of the catfishing world.
Yeah, rubbing elbows with the owner.
Yeah. Big new boats and trucks every year, and it's just we can't keep up.
Big dog.
That's what Mindy forgot to do. What are you talking about, Uncle Lou?
He may be talking about ordering hats.
Oh.
That would be nice because I would show you my Uncle Lou's hat, but I'm ashamed that I even actually wear it out in public. It looks so bad.
Over there.
3 different colors now: dark gray, light gray, and orange. I think I'll wear that this
I can't
weekend.
see it. My chair is blocking it. No, that's it.
Hey, Miss Telly, I hope you get better, and then
Right there.
saying prayers for you, and saying prayers for you to put up with Chris. I mean,
Well,
Thank you.
she thanks you, but the second half of that was nonsense.
Oh, she was supposed to go down, but let me know, Lou, for sure, okay? I want one. I
think there's 2 or 3 or 4 Uncle Lou hats around here somewhere. That was just one that looked the nicest. He didn't get worn.
I'll show you how bad this one looks.
This one's getting bad. This one's turning yellow on me.
You can see the different colors. Let's see.
Well worn.
Light gray, dark gray, a little more dark gray. I sweated in it a little bit.
Yeah, that's what happens to mine too.
Yeah, I don't know why I sweat so much, but I do.
I tried really hard to not sweat in this one, but you forget which hat you have on sometimes. You get to doing
Yeah.
something, and
That's what happens to me.
you're normally like, I'll go out to cut grass, I will change hats, but sometimes you just don't even think about it.
Operation Vets with Nets sent me a hat.
That's
And
nice.
I had it on the other day and I was doing something. I started sweating. I was like, oh crap. And I took it off real quick because it's the only one I got that ain't ruined. I can actually wear out in public someplace.
Getting kids on the bus. What's up, Any Fan?
Getting the kids on the bus. I just dropped some off in the pool a little bit ago. I mean,
Morning, Eddie Gross.
Eddie
Morning, Eddie
Gross.
Finn.
I better kill my game on smoke a cigarette. Hold on. Well, I gotta get my stuff loaded up here directly, and
You leaving?
Yeah, I'm going down to fish with J Dog this weekend.
I did see you guys did get to go to crawfish, boy. Did you like that?
Oh,
Yeah.
I would love to do that, man.
That's gonna be in the video. Well,
Is
that's
it?
gonna be in the video.
Oh, I would love to do. I've never eaten crawfish, and in fact, the place in Madison you was telling me about, if Dad feels good enough, I think in August we're gonna go down there. We used to go down there once a year and stay in Madison and drive around the river, and look at places we used to go. And hopefully, if Dad stays feeling well enough, we're gonna do that. And I told him about that place.
If they're cooked right, they're good eating.
Well, he said they've got crawfish tacos, and I'm like, get out of here, man.
You talking about that place in Madison?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's where we're gonna go.
those are good. So
Just a minute squirt on it.
we had let's see, the first the very first morning that we went fishing, we had boudin and cracklins for breakfast.
Cracklins?
Boudin and
Oh,
chicken
yeah.
cracklins.
Oh,
Man.
chicken cracklins. Okay.
And they
I was
were
about to say.
amazing.
Boudin.
I went there, so there's a place right next to our hotel where you could go and buy these boudin balls and the cracklins. I went there 3 times.
What the heck's a boudin ball?
It's
Good.
sausage with rice
okay.
and stuff in it, but they're amazing.
Yeah, see, I want to go down there just to eat.
So that was our first breakfast. Like I said, I went there 3 times throughout the week. The first meal we had at Creel's dad's was chicken fricassee on Tuesday evening, which was delicious. And then more boudin balls, beignets, and more beignets, and more boudin balls, and more chicken cracklins. And then the crawfish shrimp boil. That was Friday night before we went home. But we ate like kings and queens. Yeah, that was at Creel's dad's too. We ate like kings and
I
queens the
gotta
whole time
look
we were
up
there.
these chicken cracklins. We used to make cracklins when they butchered pigs.
Yeah.
It's
Well, they had
different.
the pork ones too, but these chicken cracklins were woo.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look.
Oh
them
yeah, I
up.
had redfish while we were down there. But anyway, the reason I'm telling you all that was we got there Sunday or early afternoon. Monday. Yeah, Monday early afternoon. And we didn't leave till Saturday morning. And I pooped a total of 0 times the whole time we were there.
That ain't healthy.
Right?
That is not healthy at all, man. You kidding
Well,
me?
I
If
think
don't
my
poop
body
for
went
2
into
days,
camp
I'm going to
mode.
the hospital.
I think my body went into camp mode. Because when we go camping, I don't go.
Huh. You know,
But-
my son was like that when we go dirt bike racing. He would not poop all weekend. And when we would pull in the driveway at home on Sunday night, when we got back from races, he would jump out of the truck and run in the house. And it used to do it. And I finally asked him, I said, well, what are you doing? He said, oh, dude, I got poop, man. We hit the driveway. I'm running and going to the bathroom.
Well,
Morning, Terry
you know,
B.
after all that food and everything I ate, I came up with this plan. I told Telly, I said, when it's finally time, when I get home and my body says, okay, you can go now. I was going to use, because we always carry bucket camping and in the boat.
Yep.
I was going to put a bag in that and do my thing, and then I was going to weigh it and take a picture and send it into the bragging board on Catfish Weekly.
Chris, like that Cajun food was so good, my body reprocessed it twice.
Oh my goodness. I could not imagine going that long without using. Are you kidding me?
It didn't bother me at all. I mean, I didn't even have
Dude,
an urge.
if
I
I
didn't
go a
feel
day and a
bloated.
half,
I mean,
I'm worried.
This
But
is
I
a-
had pulling
this
this
is a-
up one time.
this
But
is a finely tuned instrument, right?
I guess it is. I'd like to be able to get that same mechanic tune mine up like that. Go all week without pooping. You kidding me?
That was TMI. Shut up, Brian. You listen.
Brian B. What it be, B?
I mean, what else you going to talk about on Bugman's channel?
Anything and everything.
It's life, man. It's life.
I know he's got some rain headed towards you. It's raining up there at Cape, and he lives like across from Cape over yonder that way.
All right, Buggy. Well, now that we've talked about blood clots and feces, I'm going to get out of here.
Okay, man.
We got to start.
God,
What time is it? Because Telly's appointment's at. Yeah, we
It's
got to leave.
Say
We got to
it's,
leave here in just a couple hours and get her to her appointment.
it's 8 o'clock now. That's why I started getting up and getting stuff going. Because J Dog will be mad at me if I sit here too long. He'll be texting me with the middle finger again.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys later. Thanks for listening to me.
Oh no, man! Thanks for sharing, Telly. I hope you feel better, honey.
If
If
you-
you guys, if anything happens, you need something, Chris. I'm only a few hours away, so just holler at me.
1.5 million will do us fine.
Well, now we're gonna have to combine the other account. It was $1 million the last time. Make your mind up.
We'll see you later.
I'm gonna
Don't
have to
forget,
get-
5 o'clock tonight, new video.
all right, 5 p.m. Be there at B Square.
Stonefly.
I'm just gonna wear my Uncle Lou hat this weekend and get it more sweated up because it's gonna be hot. I'll definitely sweat. I gotta get some sweat towels together.
Yeah, you'll need those.
Oh, I know, dude. If it gets 70 or higher, I gotta have sweat towels. I carry 3 or 4 in my truck, like dish towels. Yeah, I have to. I hate when it gets hot and humid because then my glasses fog up and I can't wear my glasses because they get sweat in them. And I like I said, I have no idea why I sweat like that. Yeah, I'm trying to think if it's worth driving Harbor Freight to get a set of jumper cables or what. That's the closest place to me, I think.
Morning, Zach.
Hey, Zach, how are you, buddy?
Stonefly, Zach, Eddie Gross.
Don't forget Terry B. Terry B's in the house.
Don Johnson. Yeah.
Bringing up. Just like yesterday when he said I got a J Dog hat and to rub that in.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm driving over here, this big power plant over here.
You got Buggy? You don't have a J Dog hat, do you?
Nope.
That's good way.
No, he said no.
I ain't got a J Dog anything. I see where I rank, but that's all right. I'm taking notes.
Hey, when you go to John Parker's Temu or Teesprings, I think it is. John Parker's Teesprings. You can get you a J Dog T-shirt.
Nope. Nope. If I'm not good enough that I don't want a free one, I ain't getting one. I see where I
Get
rank.
the old-fashioned orange ones.
Yep. See, I'm making notes. That way, when I hit that lottery, I'll pull my notebook out and read it.
But this one's out of luck. This one's out of luck. This one's out of luck. Now this one sent me something. I'll put him to the side over here.
Need to get over here to get my brother does a Sturgeon logo to the guy over here that makes hats and stuff. Me, I'd rather have hats than t-shirts. You know what I mean?
I gave it cat, crappie.
Hat, once you put it on, you can see it. A t-shirt, you can always put a coat over
Morning, Donald.
or a hoodie.
Said he has. I have a cat crappie and a bobcat hat.
I have a some Hendrix hat. I have
I forgot I got to fill my medicine thing up.
catfish clothing hat.
I like me some catfish stuff. I got 3 of their hats. They're all stained up where I can't hardly wear them no more. Yep, I got to fill my medicine thing up before I do anything. Can't go nowhere without it.
I have enough t-shirts, you know what I mean? I never have enough hats.
Oh, no, me neither. I had a whole wall full of them one time.
No, because it don't take long to run a hat.
Yep.
I got 2 totes of them.
Well, I could put them in the dishwasher, I guess.
I got some old Ohio State hats.
Oh, hi, oh.
Some old Green Bay hats too.
Green Bay.
I got 12 hats sitting right here. 13. You okay, Chill, honey? You want to lay in the sun or you want to go out? Huh? Okay, hold on. I took little guy. You know how he is. He will take off running if that door open, Chill. There you go. Kind of cool out there this morning, guys. Be careful. It ain't frosty, but it's close.
Up down night this morning.
Heck, I like that idea of using the boat battery as a little jump. Since the battery's inside the car, it ain't no problem, really. I don't know why I hadn't thought of that. Get my leave and my ibuprofen. I'm sure I'm going to need that. Now I got to fill my daily medicine thing up.
See, I started packing for the Ohio May trip yesterday. I'm gonna make sure I don't forget nothing.
Yeah, well, I don't have to take I'm just going J-Dogs. I'm only going to take a couple changes of clothes because we're just fishing. I ain't going to the prom or nothing.
Why you go down to J-Dogs fishing? That's like going to the prom, ain't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Get to dance on the boat.
Yeah.
He's already wanting y'all to lay down and look at the stars.
Slow dance together. Heck yeah.
Hold hands and eat strawberry Swiss rolls.
Oh, yep, that's right. That's what they said, wasn't it?
Ooh, strawberry Swiss rolls. I don't even have it. I'm going to have to buy a box on the way there, I think.
Dreams can't come true, huh, Buggy?
Yeah. All right, Don. Good to see you, buddy. I didn't see you come in. I'm doing a million things at one time today. That ain't too bad. That ain't too bad. Let's see what it says. Doesn't say, does it? No.
Wow, I'm catching all these green lights. All right.
Huh. I wonder what you set it on. I don't know. We'll just have to play with it, I reckon, see what happens. Yep. Got the door open and the nose is running already. Kidding me?
Yep. In case y'all wonder where I'm going, some of y'all know I'm going to the Palace of Pain.
Okay, 30 to 50 watts. Okay. So we're right. That's gonna work right there. See. We'll split the difference.
There's a big chicken.
Anybody ever been to Marietta, Georgia and seen the big chicken? If you've been there, you know what I'm talking about.
No, they got one up there at Branson at the chicken place up there. I bet that thing's 40 foot tall.
I was gonna say the one in Marietta, Georgia is at least 50 or 60 feet high. You staying out or you coming in? All right, I'll leave the door open a little bit for you because we ain't gonna sit there and hold the door, are we, Chill? I guess you're assuming that you're due for a treat since you just went out. You know, I'm starting to wonder. I think this treat every time you go out may be a mistake or something.
I need to buy some really good rain gear, not that frog tog shit. What's wrong with frog togs? I hear everybody brag about them, but what's wrong with them? I always like to hear the cons of everything.
What's that?
Frog togs. Stonefly said, not that frog tog crap.
Come on. I had some from my motorcycle that worked real well. But there's two different kinds of frog togs. There's the kind you buy that are cheap and don't cost a whole lot, and the kind you buy that cost about $100 that are really good. So there's a different level of quality on them.
Too thin and tears easy. Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't ride my dirt bike in them, but I'd ride my road bike in them.
Because I was thinking about getting me some for whenever we go to down Ohio. You know, there's always a chance we'll be out on a pontoon and it start raining.
Yeah. The best part is they breathe real well.
Okay.
Yeah, I got some dirt bike gear that's made out of Gore-Tex.
Oh, look at you parking my parking place. Look
which is kind of salty, but it definitely works. It's tough and waterproof and breathes, and will break the bank when you buy it.
Yeah.
Just imagine when it gets warmer, Buggy, you can always ride the Sportsman down to J-Dogs.
That would be a Sportster, and I plan on that. Actually, I plan on finding a route there that's all 2-lane highway without even having to get on the interstate. I'd have to go down through Madison and across the state, but I'd do it just for fun. That's how I get the Moto Guzzi running. It's 1,000 cc's. It'll run with anything. Opposing V twins. It's got a great rumble to it also. I don't know if I should be taking this stuff or not. Simbastin or something like that. Cholesterol medicine. Anybody any experience with it? It's 25 meat birds. Yeah, Finn, that's about right there. I know I got one set that we bought at Walmart that ain't worth a damn. I got caught in a really bad downpour with them on, and I was soaked. And then I got a pair of frog togs we bought at a motorcycle shop that are different, and they worked pretty decent actually. And, you know, it's just like anything else. You can buy the Chinese copy or buy the real thing. Let's see, that'll work. I'm dropping my medicine in my little medicine organizer thing, you know, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday type of stuff. Because otherwise I would forget them. Okay, 1, 2, 3. That'll work. Now what? Oh man. Oh heck, that's a brand new bottle. Open one up there, yeah, that'll work. Hi, puppies. It's my puppies.
Well, I was gonna have to wash my van, but that heavy rain last night did it for me.
It took care of most of it, huh? Heck yeah.
Yeah, I was walking up to it, back to it, looking at it. Well, that thing looks pretty clean.
Oh.
I
Oh,
went to the doctor yesterday for my legs,
yep.
and they said that they're going to send me to a cardiovascular doctor now. They said they wouldn't cellulitis.
Huh.
Isolated thunderstorms within the next 24 hours in your area.
Look how pretty it is where Eric is. They got a green mountain back there, or hill. Yeah, it's pretty.
Oh yeah, some of the places he go, it's pretty country up there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. My belly hurts this morning a little bit for some reason. Gosh darn it, quit dropping those. No, little guy, you don't want to eat that. You'll be pooping everywhere if you do, buddy. You're gonna make you go poopy everywhere, buddy. Look at you sniffing the floor looking for it, ain't you, huh? Who's the best
stress
little
test
dog on
failed.
the floor in front of my chair right now? That would be you.
It'll go in and burn the veins in your legs and grow new veins in your legs. Your flappers are bad in your veins. I don't know. I just know that if they thinking about cutting a vein out of my leg and put it somewhere else, oh hell no. They said that surgery's extremely painful.
Oh, really? I
Yeah.
don't know anything. I don't know anything about it, but it doesn't sound fun. I know Pop had this big tumor on his shoulder for years, and it got to be about big around as a softball, probably diameter and circle, raised up about 2 inches, and they had to go in and cut all that out one time.
Yeah.
And not only, I mean, they had to go down inside, like an inch down inside to cut all of it out of there and stuff. And they had to do skin grafts from his inner thigh for it. You talk about painful. Ooh.
All I know is I told the doctor yesterday that I said I could get up, walk to the kitchen, come back, sit down in a recliner, and I can actually hear something like a drum in my ears, like going boom, boom,
Oh, really?
boom. Yeah. And she said that's not natural.
Nope. There's something going on there that ain't good.
So we're going to see how that goes. I done had one stress test about 2 years ago, I think, and they said my heart was healthy, and that's 2 years ago and about 100 pounds lighter.
Yeah, exactly. I got a physical next week. Already went and had the blood work done, so we'll see what my doctor says. Besides, I'm fat and need to lose weight.
Yeah, well, I've lost 5 pounds in about 8 days, so
Huh.
I'm hoping to.
Now, how you gonna lose 5 pounds in 8 days?
I ate nothing but Cheerios.
Ate nothing but Cheerios.
Yep.
I ain't sure I can do that. Was this the Cheerio diet or something? Hey, good morning, burrito catfishing lady.
Yep. Morning, Lisa.
What I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end this pretty soon, and then I'll fire it back up when I head to J Dogs. Just leave and have it on while I'm driving down there. I think.
Not BP. They checked my blood pressure yesterday. They said it was perfect.
Well, if you get that prescription, that doctor gives you a prescription to go fishing more. Let me know where his office is.
I hear that. I'll put it. I'll put it in the community chat where everybody can go to. I have to do the chemical stress test, not the treadmill one. Well, if they want me to do the treadmill one, I don't know, man. Last time I did the treadmill one, they had me walking, then they had me running for I forgot how many minutes, and boy, I thought I was gonna freaking die before I got my breath. I was like, "Good God, where's the oxygen, lady?" She says, "You got to run that treadmill." I said, "Well, don't leave. It ain't gonna take but a couple minutes, and my heart rate's gonna be up." I guess, man, mine's so bad that I can be sitting there watching a movie, and I swear somebody's driving by the house with a stereo going boom, 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 and I'm looking around like, "What the hell?" And come to find out, it's just my heart. But she told me, said it's just fluid built up down there, and they said it shouldn't be there. So they said they figure it's something cardiovascular that's wrong or something. So they're supposed to be making me an appointment to go see them. I told them, well, they got till May 14th to get me in. Because May 15th, I'm gone. Morning, Cindy.
Morning, Cindy.
Boy, them winds are already blowing. Those trees are waving in the air just like they don't care. Stonefly said micro ambulation SP is what they do when they burn your veins in your legs. That sounds painful. Morning, Randy. Old gray-haired swine. That sounds painful, Stonefly. That is what they do. Oh, the weather thing popped back up again. Yeah, there's supposed to be some pretty good storms roll through this weekend. Because the flappers cost Restless Lake Syndrome also. I don't have that. I used to have it when I worked up there when I was on concrete all the time. I'll be asleep, my legs start moving or jumping. I hope the weatherman is with them like he is by everything else wrong. Yeah,
See you, Joey. Give me time to wake up.
I don't mind the rain and stuff. I just don't want it to be severe to make no tornadoes or damaging hail or
You know,
extremely
that
high
is
winds.
so strange.
But we are in that time of year when it tries to transition from a cooler spring into a heat pattern. Hey, bring me that Kawasaki. I need a spray tank too. You can keep your pool nets.
Is there any money in the bank?
Yep, hold on, I'll tell you.
Uh,
Yep, hold on, I'll tell you.
Cindy said, I don't do storms. It makes us have to work too hard. Cindy said, really cloudy here. Yeah, it's starting to cloud up here. It looked really nasty up towards Cape Dorado. Jody, I finally slept some. I feel much better. Power nap. Well, Eric got quiet. Didn't he? See what's going on over there. Oh, he's out of the truck probably. Sound like he's back in the truck now.
Quit barking, Tilly. That's enough.
yeah, I slept good both times.
Well, shoot fire. I'm trying to get my stuff together. I forgot I gotta wash my bibs, man. I hadn't washed my bibs last night. I thought I did. Which they got time to wash and dry before I gotta go get food and stuff for Mom before I leave. So I ain't getting out of here before noon anyway. Which is all right. It's Friday. I ain't in no hurry. Is that right, Eric?
Yeah, what's there be in a hurry?
It's Friday, man. No need to hurry. It'll still be there when I get there.
J-Dog said, but the fish are biting.
He told me we're fishing tonight. We're fishing in the nighttime tonight.
Oh.
Only because I couldn't get there early this morning. You know, we would have went early morning had I been able to get there, but shit just didn't work out that way, man.
Hey, if y'all go fishing this evening, man, send me the link so I can come up and watch.
If we go live, I will for sure. I don't know if we're going to go live or not, to be honest with you, Rustic.
Live or not.
Yeah, sometimes I don't know. I just think it's a jinx. I don't understand. I can be catching fish. Like stand day, for instance, I was on it carp fishing. 10 minutes before it starts, I catch a 10-pound carp, and about 15 minutes before that, I'd caught a smaller one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Second that camera comes on for the next 3 hours, I don't catch anything. I don't even get a bite.
Huh.
Camera goes off after the end of it. I catch two more fish before I go home. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Sometimes it works out that way.
I believe in it. I'm telling you.
I've been there and done that too.
Yep, I don't care if anyone thinks I'm nuts or not, but I got superstitions, and that's one of them now that in my opinion, that's how it works for me anyway. And I know I'm probably crazy, but that wouldn't be the first time somebody told me that. 8 o'clock. Oh, 8:30, shit. All right, I'm gonna be muted on my end. I got stuff to do. I'll be able to hear everything, but I gotta start getting some stuff together, and then I gotta take off here in a little bit and go to the store. I gotta get Mom some food, and then find a cheap pair of jumper cables.
I'm not crazy. I've been tested.
I was tested, and they didn't want to give me the results. Just handed me some medication and said, "Take this every day." I was like, "All right."
I'm certified crazy. I got it stamped on my butt cheek.
That's right. Oh crap! I gotta get motivated here. You know, that's the bad thing about working for yourself all these years and not having, to be anywhere at a certain time. Like my appraisals for the last, I don't know, 15 years, I ain't never seen a house before 2 in the afternoon. That way I don't have to get up and hurry. And, eventually you get used to that. Not really running on a time schedule, I guess. And that's why I'm always running behind when I get ready to go somewhere.
Yeah.
Because I don't get in a hurry. Ooh, there's the book for that Buick. I better put that in here and make sure I get that back in the glove box. It's about 3 inches thick. It's got so much crap that it does. I gotta remember to put extra back for gas because that thing uses gas and it costs a lot to fill it up. I'm trying to remember what it cost me last time. It was at least $60 if I remember correctly, as opposed to 30 for my little car that runs twice as long on that $30 as the Buick does.
That's why I like my old minivan, man. The thing gets good gas mileage.
Yep. One of the best vehicles I ever had. I had a GMC Safari minivan that we used to pull a dirt bike trailer with, man. That thing was awesome. It had such a short wheelbase, it turned on a dime, which when you're pulling a trailer comes in real handy. No doubt he's crazy. Yep, that's a fact. Dang, there are 25 people in there. Ain't hardly nobody else chatting but Jody and them. What's up with that, people? Wake up.
They just hanging back, lurking.
Yep, creeping. They're creeping in the background. I creep a lot when I'm driving. Okay, let's see, little guy. We got the bibs and the wash. What else we're gonna need? A couple pair of socks, some underwear, t-shirts, sweatshirts.
Chad said he's working and listening.
I don't know if I got any coats. Little guy, I got a couple sweatshirts. Oh, I got me a slow sweatshirt. That's right. That's all I need. Maybe a good puppy. He's the best doggy in the whole world right here, laying in the sun. Yes, he is. Who's the best puppy that ever lived, laying on this floor at this very moment? Huh? That would be you. Yes, it would. That's this guy right here. He's the best puppy that ever lived on this floor. What do you think, huh? If you were a good dog, I can take you with me, but you don't know how to stay around.
Hey, Regulator. Regulator said, I'm back.
All right, dude. Good. All right, little guy, come in here and help me for a minute.
Randy, you got any plans of going out fishing this weekend?
We saw you. You better watch it, boy. Yeah, you better watch it, baby.
Better watch it, boy.
What?
Better watch it.
Just figure out his money. The dogs are found out.
Eric, how many stops you got today? Oh, he's out of his truck.
Oh, yes. I'm just wondering. Well, actually, son, no.
I'm hoping this afternoon, tomorrow, Sunday afternoon, fishing around at Storms. Bugman, I don't know if you can hear me, but Terry B said he's backstage.
All right, I'm coming. I'm coming. Hold on. There you go.
Good morning.
Morning.
Everybody's driving, so I think I would too, man.
It's me, Tommy.
It's through rural Texas.
Rural Texas.
Just hitting the road.
Where are you off to?
I got to go to a place called Tiki Island, install a propeller on a boat I'm going to use next week.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go do a little offshore next week if I'm lucky.
Offshore.
I got some stiff suspension on here. There's a grocery store right here called H-E-B.
Yeah.
Way back there. They got live crawdads right now. Last time I went in there, I got a dozen nice crawdads for $1.50.
Huh.
That way, when I'm done fishing, I can eat the bait.
There's a place up Saxon. We go up there free, catch trout, just to have fun, catch them, release them.
Nice. Yeah, the lake that I go bass fishing is just a couple minutes over here. I go in the kayak bass fishing over there. They stock trout in there, and there's Florida bass in there. It's 50 feet deep. There's some big bass in there, buddy. They eat them trout. I put up a couple videos of them stocking. I'll be out of all this city of shit here in a minute, and we'll hit rural Texas. Get out of town here.
All righty. Tell Bug Man I'll be back here in a little bit. I gotta run in and get my therapy done.
All right, buddy.
All right, Rusty. Sorry, I'm in another room getting my stuff together, dude. Sorry. Enjoy the torture. Bam, there.
Am I echoing on this phone
Yeah,
today?
you echoing like a big dog, man.
All right, let me swap phones again.
How you doing, Terry B?
Oh, not bad, buddy. Just fixing to head over to put a propeller on a boat. My buddy drug it on the ramp. Well, he clipped some stuff at the ramp with it and tweaked the ends of it. And I
Yeah,
don't want to bend it back or anything because it'll be out of balance. So I went and bought a new one yesterday.
yeah. Props are funny too. And unless you got a machine shop that can do it the right way, you're wasting your time. You'll just get vibration.
Yeah, I used to do aircraft propellers, buddy. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
Can be a sensitive. Boat
Yeah.
propellers certainly are not as sensitive as a prop on a plane.
Oh yeah, not at all. But that's why I said if you don't know what you're doing and you try to
Yeah, you bet.
repair them, you're gonna end up with vibrations. Tried to explain this to my dad about trolling motors, but he doesn't seem to understand the concept. And I didn't know he even messed with it. We get all the way down there to go bluegill fishing. These are trolling motor only lakes, and we get in the boat and go take off, and the trolling motor just vibrate to beat hell.
Oh shit!
Pop, did you mess with that prop? Yeah, I kind of sanded on it and trimmed a little bit where the rough edges.
Yeah, you got to balance it. All you do is put it on a spindle, and whichever side, put some weight on the other side, and that'll get you in the ballpark.
Well, this was a trolling motor prop.
Yeah, that's what I mean. A little plastic one, a little plastic prop. You can hang it on a pencil.
I bought a new one. I don't mess with this. 20-some bucks. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Well, the prop I bought yesterday was almost 700.
Yeah, exactly. You're talking big money stainless steel props. You don't mess with those. Those are
they're 17 pitch.
Yeah.
15.5 inch wide.
All right, I'll be back here directly. I'm getting my stuff ready to go to J Dogs. I'm running behind today.
I gotta tell you something funny.
Yeah.
You locked the front door, closed it, locked.
The street's so busy, boy, they're stationing police out here for the little chitlins going to school. I think so, maybe. Just like on King of the Hill with the water tank. And I got one over here in Friendswood. Almost 75 degrees in here. I gotta get the AC on. Shooting club over here on the left. I wanted to go there. The membership's well over $10,000. I'm like, Jesus, what do they do there, man? You live there? They make gator boats right there. Oh shit, they moved. They used to make them cool ass boats for hunting gators. Tiller boats, air boats, lit up, and freaking platforms on the front. Get up your ways, I'll get out on the bayous. You know you're on the bayou when the billboards got center consoles on them. Anybody there? Oh, yeah. Damn, it's just little bird. Uh,
Stupid jump shark.
I can't hear anybody. Ooh, fireworks superstore. There could be another one up here too. One up here is where I buy my fireworks. Called Black Cat. This one's shut down. There's another one up here.
I'll be back, Buggy. I'm going away. I'm gonna lose service.
Sorry about all my road noise here, but my tires kind of hum a little. There's where I get my fireworks. That store's got some shit in it there. Boom boom black cat. Go by the world's biggest crawdad cooker right there on the right pretty quick. Tell you what, they'll be kicking out some crawdads. I want to get out to the island, get this damn boat done, which will only take a couple minutes, and get back home maybe by lunchtime. Okay, here's the world's largest crawdad cooker. You don't want to check it out? Let's check it out. What the hell? I'm saying that I want to haul ass and I pull over. Huh? Check this fugger out. The world's largest crawdad cooker.
Hey Terry, I forgot you can't see chat. Yeah, I'm packing stuff, man, to leave, and I put in the chat that I'd be back in the house here directly.
Okay, buddy.
Yeah, I forgot you probably can't see chat.
No, I can't. I got the phone all spinning around here. Look at that world's largest crawdad cooker.
I like that. Sounds awesome.
I'll walk over and show you. Yeah? Boys. Ooh, it smells like crawdad. Tell you what.
I bet it does too.
Fucker smells good.
The world's biggest crawdad cooker. How cool is that?
Well, somebody was talking about crawdads earlier.
Yeah, we were talking about them.
Well, this some bitch right here cook them up.
Yeah, I'd reckon.
Swamp fire, seafood boil.
By the thousands.
Got a goddamn electric winch to pull them out of there.
Yeah, yeah. How cool is that?
And
all right, brother. I bet it burns up a lot of gas, or LP gas or whatever, heating them up.
Yeah, they're hooked up. I think one of the local propane guys, probably Buck over at Strickland, sponsors them.
Oh, cool.
Oh yeah, Bay Gas. So they got 4 pots they can get going simultaneous. Simultaneous.
There we go.
Look at the road, Matt.
Oh, crap. Okay, I'm going to end this up here, fellas. Ladies.
All right, buddy.
Because I got to get stuff ready. J-Dog's going to start yelling at me and giving me the finger and everything else like he always does. And I'll have to tell him to kiss my butt, and it'll start our fishing trip off wonderfully.
Yeah, well, I got to go install a propeller.
Nah, no worries, brother.
Here's the one that got boogered up.
Oh, yeah.
Took a little Twingo.
Yeah, I'd reckon.
And the flow, I'm used to working on Mercury's. This is an Evinrude E-Tech, but it's got the same kind of floating hub bushing. So when you smack it, it doesn't jolt your bottom end gears.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
The plastic shears, and it takes the brunt off your gearbox.
Yeah.
So I got a new hub too.
Yeah.
Wait, where is it?
You did have one.
I got it. Shit, I forgot my fucking hub.
Sitting on the counter. But yeah, I gotta go. If I don't get going, J-Dog's gonna be sending me texts with the middle finger.
See you all later, buddy.
All right, Terry, see you, buddy. And well, shit, I'm just gonna leave Rustic hanging though, isn't it? Damn it. I forgot about that. I'll just leave this going, but I will not be paying attention to it. I'm sorry. I got stuff to do. I can see it on my phone when I'm out messing around. So I got to run to the store real quick and pick some stuff up for Mom. And I got to go buy a set of jumper cables because I don't have any, which I can't believe I don't have any. So to all you guys that came in and hung out with me this morning for a really shitty show, I surely appreciate it. I will be going back up here in a little bit when I get on the road headed to J Dogs, but it's going to be a while, probably be a couple hours, I imagine. Yes, J Dog, I said a couple hours. Yeah, Chad, that's what I was thinking too. He's been around enough. He'll get it. And you never know, Chad, we may see you this weekend somewhere. I'll be looking forward to it if we get to. To the rest of you, thank you. Much love. Uncle Lou, send J Dog a text with a smack upside his head for me and straighten him up. And I'll take care of him when I get there with his bull poop little emoji thing there. Yeah, bull poop. I got your bull poop. Nah, I'm kidding, guys. I gotta get going. I've had a good morning. Came up with a great idea to save me from having to go spend $200 on a battery today, so that helps a whole lot. Now I can buy gas to get to J Dogs, which makes life a little better. And I'll talk to everybody later. God bless y'all.